going back, your 1,000th game, you played 1,000th game with the Flyers, which is amazing. And that was your last game. Leading up to that, did you say like, listen, I'm playing 1,000 games before anything gets done? Was that up to you?
I think it was, we talked about it, but it was kind of just timing. The timing could not have gone better. It was just like, okay, this is going to be the last game, and then the trade's going to happen. So it was timing was pretty nuts, to be honest.
So in going through that whole process, like best you can without giving away things you can't, like for the trade and you have your options basically. Like, is that a tough thing to do? And like, how does that kind of work?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, especially you're there for a lot of years, and I care a lot for the guys in that locker room, and at one point it's just time, and I think personally and the team, I think it was just we kind of agreed on what's gonna happen, and there was no argument, there was no like we literally just had conversations, and everything just felt right. And it's a tough decision to make, because I always thought I'd finish my career in Philly. It was never a question for me. And with the timing of my contract ending and where the team was, and the direction of the team, it was tough. But sometimes things happen like this, and you just got to move on. And there's other things in life that will come your way.
Yeah, exactly. And you handled it great. And you get traded to Florida, and what pretty good damn team there
Yeah,
too.
no doubt.
You get in there. You played 18 games. I think you had 23 points in 18 games and 8 points in the playoffs. But talk a little bit about Florida. I mean, obviously, you're going. The last team you played on that was different was your junior team. So you've been a Flyer your whole life, and now you're going to Florida. What was that like?
Yeah, it was weird. The first week I just don't know what to expect going to a new team. I really don't know anybody on that team, so I'm going except Bob.
Bob,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like I'm going in there, I don't know anybody, and I mean I don't know if these guys like me or not, and how they feel about me coming there. And so, but it was great. Obviously, good group of guys, and we're winning a lot. So anytime you win, it's a little bit extra fun. But it really sucked that we couldn't go further than we thought we were going to be, because we thought we had a great team and we were playing well. Played Tampa, and obviously lost in 4 games, but didn't feel like we lost in 4 games. But the experience there, the organization, they were great too. And I mean, a complete different team now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
360, they got new pieces, got rid of some pieces, new coaches. So it's a whole different story right now in Florida. But when I was there, good group of guys, and I was there for 2 months, 3 months, and so it was awesome.
How good's Barkov?
Yeah, he's you play against him, and like you do think he's underrated, and you do think that he's unbelievable. He's got a heavy stick, but when you actually get to play with him, you're just just during practice, he would make some plays during practice, and I'm just looking around like, did anybody see that? And the guys are just like, it's just normal for them. They're like, yeah, he does this pretty much every practice. I'm like, this is nuts. But
That's awesome.
but like he reminds me, like he played with Yags, right? So like he does a lot of what Yags used to do, and he works. He's in the gym. He's skating by himself. He does all the extra work. So like it's not a surprise that he's that dominant.
Yeah, no doubt. And G, just backtracking a little bit to you making the choice to go to Florida, because I think at the end of the day it was your choice. How many other teams were in the mix? And obviously, I mean, besides where they were in the standings at that time, like, and being hot down there, I mean,
Yeah.
why Florida?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that, but it's like when it happens, where you want to go, or what team you want to go play for, and which organization. Like it's such a tough call, because
Yeah.
you don't know much, but you hear a few things, and a good locker room was something that was very important for me. And they were playing well. They were scoring so many goals. They were playing up and down. They're a fast team. Good. They have two great goalies, and so for me, it was like, and it was Florida. I mean, you get to play in Florida, and in playoffs there, it's always good atmosphere. So. For me, having a chance to play with like guys like Huberdeau and Barkov and Reinhardt, like those guys, there's more good players, but it just having a chance to play with those guys, it was I just wanted to learn too. Yeah, I know I'm a little old, but I like to learn, and I like to see what other players do, and kind of just try to keep getting better.